Hello YouTube and fellow Star Wars collectors. On this episode of Toys Are the Way, we'll be taking a look at another character from the second wave of vintage collection figures for 2025, Chopper Imperial Disguise from the animated series Star Wars Rebels. Welcome back everyone. So here we have another addition to the vintage collection, and this time it expands our Rebels lineup, and it is C-110P, better known as Chopper in his Imperial Disguise. Now this is something that I was actually pretty excited for. I know it's just a simple repaint of a very small astromech, and I can agree with you. It's a little challenging to pay the money we pay for this small figure that's not getting too many accessories, but this is a smart repaint, and I actually really like this version of Chopper. Now, I'm going to need this one for my Rebels display, but also for my toy photography. The Rebels crew are always sneaking into Imperial compounds, and Chopper's going to have to play the part. And this definitely makes me really want an AP5 somewhere down the line. But with all that being said and done, don't forget to smash a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, or even become a channel member, and let's take a closer look at the packaging and figure. Taking a look at our vintage style packaging, we have the Star Wars and Rebels logo nicely displayed up top, followed by Chopper Imperial Disguise on a light blue name pill color. We have a fantastic image of the droid undercover in an Imperial base, looking really good with some stormtroopers behind him and the Kenner logo down below. Additionally, we have this nice figure here that's repainted, and I will say that, there's a bit of accessories lacking here in this bubble. So, I wish they would make the bubble a little bit bigger, include a couple more accessories with these astromechs because we're paying the same price as a full figure, so the more accessories, the better. On the back, he is VC 350 in the line, Chopper Imperial Disguise, and we have a small description of the character, followed by the Vintage Collection logo, and additional images of the card and figure. So this is absolutely my favorite card out of the entire wave, and I also think this is one of the best ones out of the Rebels lineup. I think Chopper looks fantastic here, and this is going to make such a great addition to my Rebels carded collection. Taking a look at Chopper out of the packaging and focusing on the paint applications that have been done on his dome, they look really nice. Lots of different paint applications being done here. None of them look messy or any overspill or like overspray, so that is definitely great to see. And then just in terms of this repaint, this was a smart one to do. His Imperial Disguise is something that we see time and time again in the show, so a really smart move here getting this existing figure out there repainted that, continues to build out our Rebels display. Moving on to the articulation, Chopper has a lot to offer 375 fans if you're not already familiar with this figure. The main thing he has a lot of is articulation on the dome. So you're able to tilt it side to side, rotate it 360 degrees, and you can really capture a lot of those expressions that are seen in the Rebels animated show. So really great stuff there. His arms are able to move forward and back, which is cool, but unfortunately there's no other points of articulation here, just because I think it's a very thin plastic and there's no way for them to have included joints there, which is a bit unfortunate. The other thing that's always kind of annoyed me is that his arms, you can't really take them out. They're just on his dome, and there's a lot of different scenes where Chopper actually doesn't have his arms out. So, they really should have included a separate dome that doesn't have the arms in that bubble since, they have space to make it a larger bubble. I think that would have been a smart accessory. He does have the forward arm, which is great, so he can open terminals in Imperial hallways and stuff, and he also has an electro stun because he is a military grade model droid, so pretty cool. His legs are able to rotate 360 degrees, and you have a little bit of articulation here on his ankles, so you can get those proper droid rolling stances. He also has his middle strut, which is removable, rotates 360 degrees, and it's got that little wheel that spins. Unfortunately, we have yet to see a Chopper with his middle strut rocket booster. I don't know why they are just holding off on getting us that. I really want that accessory. You could have included it with this release, and I would have been extremely hyped for it. But looking at the rest of the droid, not much going on here. Some nice detail, and if you're familiar with this figure already, it's a pretty good one. But yeah, simple repaint here and not much else to see other than the accessory on top, which is removable, and then you can put in the other one so he can transmit data or send off a signal. So pretty cool stuff there. But yeah, like I said, it would have been great to get a couple more accessories with this figure. And lastly, taking a look at Chopper Imperial Disguise compared to the previous Ahsoka version on the left and the Rebels version on the right, you can see the differences in the paint applications. Also, something I wanted to highlight was the accessories. While the Imperial Disguise one comes with pretty much about the same as the Ahsoka version, I mean, the only difference there really is the tracking beacon that you can see at his hand. The Rebels version definitely has a lot of bang for your buck. You got the 2 Loth Cats and pretty much all the other accessories that come with these other 2 releases. So, like I said, I would like to see them, maybe make the bubble a little bigger and include more accessories like they did with this Rebels version, because it really makes it feel like a worthy addition to your collection. The infamous war criminal, rebel spy, and slaughterer of multiple Star Destroyer crews, C-110P, better known as Chopper in his Imperial disguise, is a wonderful addition to the Vintage Collection's Rebels series lineup, and will look simply stunning when displayed with the rest of the Spectres, Ghost, and Phantom too. While this is certainly the simplest of repaints, it's an exciting release for me, as I enjoy seeing the Rebels lineup continue to grow and expand, and I hope to see Chopper's fellow rebel spy, AP5, get a new figure one day soon. While Chopper does not have all the articulation we see with a number of our action figures in the Heritage scale, this droid can certainly hold his own in battle by achieving several different poses that may appear neutral but still pack a lot of character and sass in my opinion. While the lack of new accessories is definitely a bit disappointing, Imperial Disguise Chopper will really add to our Rebel shelf displays or Imperial dioramas. I hope you've enjoyed this video and taken a look at this latest addition to our Vintage Collection shelf displays, Chopper Imperial Disguise from Star Wars Rebels the Animated Series. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps and is always greatly appreciated. Thanks everyone, and may the Force be with you.